Sunday morning, man, she woke up fighting mad, bitching and moaning on and on about the time I had. And by Tuesday, you could say that girl was good as gone. And then when Thursday came around, I was all alone. So I went for a drive to clear my mind, ended up at a shed.
Can I get 20 on pump 7 and one of those number 9s?
Then I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket, bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it. She swore they were a waste of time, all, but she was wrong. I was calling number 5 on the radio station, won a 4-day, 3-night beach vacation, deep sea senorita fishing down in Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. Now she was sure real quick to up and apologize when she heard about my newfound luck on that FM dial. And it's crazy how lately now it just seems to come in waves. What I thought was gonna be the death of me was my saving grace. It's got me thinking that her leaving is the only logical reason that I got the last spot in the Hooters parking lot, and the waitress left her number on my check with a heart. She picked up on the first ring when I gave her a call, and I only spent $5 at the Moose Club raffle, won a used 4-wheeler and 3 free passes for me and 2 of my buddies to play around a golf. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. I've been on one hell of a redneck road for 3 weeks now, and it all started on the day that she walked out. Then I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket, bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it. She swore they were a waste of time, all, but she was wrong. And I was calling number 5 on the radio station, won a 4-day, 3-night beach vacation, deep sea senorita fishing down in Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours.
It's the guts and it's the glory, 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's a line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey, from the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana, to the golden
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV for round number 9 of your American Dirt Series 360 Winged Sprint Cars. Tonight, we come to the longest dirt track on the iRacing.com service, USA International Speedway. For the Americans, happy 4th of July. 13 cars signed into the pit area for tonight. We'll see 2 heat races on the program. 10 laps, top 4 to the main event. Top 3 should be going into the dash. And well, let's take a look at your qualifying results as they come up on screen right now. Let me just change one thing before I do that. There is Jack Young, quick time 17.830. Craig Silby, Rick Mayne, Ernie Williams Jr., Chad Coate, your top 5. Robert Boggs, Jesse DeRosa, Austin Medea, Brad Waite, Christopher Schaefer, your top 10. And just to keep on back with the field, Austin Miller, Larry Moody, the 12 cars to take time. Heat race number 1 will line up like this, and starting on the pole position. Driving car number 10, that'll be Jack Young. To the outside of the front row, Rick Mayne from position number 2. From position number 3, it'll be Chad Coate. Position number 4, Jesse DeRosa. Position number 5, Brad Waite. Austin Miller from position number 6. And Lockie Phillips, I believe, will line up out of position number 7. Heat number 1, 10 laps on the board. American Dirt Series 360 Winged Sprint Cars. USA International Speedway, 4th of July holiday in America. Here we go. Jack Young, Rick Mayne, front row, round 9 of 14 is underway. And getting a good start was Jack Young to lead the field down into turn 1 and 2. Coate will immediately run into position number 3. Jesse DeRosa back there in 4th position, watching 2nd and 3rd on screen, trying to run down your race leader. Jack Young will lead the opening lap. Mayne sits in the runner-up position after a good qualifying effort, getting a little loose there on the entry down into turn number 1. Of course, that will bring Chad Coate into the mix in that 11C. Jesse DeRosa back there in position number 4. Brad Waite rounds out the top 5, and there's the battle between Waite and DeRosa. They go side by side down the front straightaway. You see they work down the backstretch here in USA, 3/4 of a mile in distance. Waite going to slide up in front of DeRosa. DeRosa tucks him behind, catches onto the tail tank of the 814 machine of Waite. But now here comes DeRosa, slide job, return serve into turn number 1. Meanwhile, keep an eye on the bottom of your screen. Chad Coate coming after Rick Mayne now. Now DeRosa got some company with a 17 car of Phillips. Still Jack Young leading the way by a second over Rick Mayne. In position number 2, Chad Coate 3rd. Phillips in 4th, Jesse DeRosa. Now I'm going to fall back to position number 5. Brad Waite in 6th. Austin Miller in position number 7. Halfway home here in the opening of 2 heat races. So just the 2 heats. 13 cars signed in the pits. Lockie Phillips, well, he's around. He'll go back to the pit area. We stay green. No yellows in the heats. Now Wade Miller working off turn 2, and there we go. We do have a yellow. So with 4 to run, the yellow comes out. And that will be the first yellow of the evening. We take a look at your NLRA instant replay coming up. In fact, he got tagged by the 4 car of Jesse DeRosa. So DeRosa will go to the tail end of the field. No, it looks like he's going to stay in that 5th position for the moment. So high above the racetrack. Working the front stretch here at USA International Speedway. Round 9, the American Dirt Series 360 Wings Sprint Cars, your Lightning Division. So after tonight, it is just 5 rounds left. And well, I'll tell you where we're headed to next week. Get you all the action live here on Ultimate Dirt TV, live across the social media platforms. So next week, round 10 will be at Limaland Motorsports Park. Round 11, Bristol Motor Speedway. Round 12, Cedar Lake Speedway. And the final 2 rounds, Williams Grove Speedway for round 13 and Volusia for championship night, round number 14. Green flag is out, 3 to run. That's not dude. 3 to go. Heat 1 of 2. Young gets the jump again over Rick Main and Chad Coate. That's your top 3 for the moment. Coate driving that 11C machine, goes to the middle of the racetrack through 3 and 4. Just a couple of laps left to run for Jack Young. Rick Main, Chad Coate going to a dash. Top 3 should be going to the dash. That'll be run after heat race number 2 during the warm-up session. Coming to 1 to go for your race leader. To watch high above the racetrack. White flag is out. As he comes out of 2, down the back straight away. Final time, heat race number 1 drivers. Into 3, out of turn number 4. Checkered flag is out. Jack Young will go in. Second, we go to Rick Main. Third, Chad Coate. Lachlan Phillips in 4th. Jesse DeRosa round out to top 5. And you go back to Brad Waite, Austin Miller. Comes home in position number 6 and 7. There is your results after 10 laps. Young, Main and Coate, your top 3. And those top 3 drivers will visit the dash later on tonight. Heat number 2 will line up like this, and on the pole position, it'll be Craig Selby in car number 7 to the outside of the front row. The number 91 car of Ernie Williams Jr. Rolling off out of position number 3 will be the 51 of Robert Boggs to the outside, the 20 car of Austin Medea from position number 4. And your final row from positions number 5 and 6. Inside the third row, the 23, it's Christopher Schaefer from position number 5. And to the outside, driving car number 73 from position number 6. That is Larry Moody. So these drivers are ready to go. Heat race number 2. Safety car will move off the racing surface. Final heat race of the evening. And will Craig Selby. He'll get on the gas early. He's going to look to drive away from the field as we go green flag. Boggs immediately putting the move there on Austin Medea down into turn number 1. Everybody playing nice for the most part in the opening lap. Oh, Schaefer into the wall. He'll lose a position to Larry Moody. So move Moody up to position number 5. Schaefer will go back to 6. Silby, still your race leader by 2/10 of a second. Although here comes Ernie Williams Jr. Looking to close in on your race leader. Both drivers qualified inside the top 5. Second and fourth qualifying positions here at USA. It's still Silby leading the way from Williams, and you go back to the 51 car. Robert Boggs just tagging the wall there on the exit of turn number 2. And that will bring in the 20 car of Austin Medea. He goes to the middle of the racetrack. Schaefer has gone back to the pits. So something broken on the 23 car. Larry Moody sitting back there in position number 5, all that he's lonesome at the back of this field. But out in front, 4 down, 6 to go. Craig Selby continuing to lead the way from the Black Diamond Motorsports. Tim Sims Ultimate Dirt TV number 91 machine. Ernie Williams Jr. Boggs in the 51. I tell you what, let's go on board right now. On board with Robert Boggs as he tries to run down. He tries to run down Ernie Williams Jr. Get to watch out the back of the Ernie Williams Jr. machine. So you can see on board, top of the chassis, just how Ernie Williams Jr. and how close that 2/10 of a second gap is. A 1.4 second advantage, back down to 1.1, 1.2 now for Craig Selby with the white flag. 1 to go for your race leader. Out in front, the moment is Craig Selby. Tell you what, let's get a close-up of that race car. Into 3 and 4, final time. Checking it out. Heat number 2 is done and dusted. Selby gets the win from Williams home in second. Bob's third. You go back to Medea fourth. Larry Moody going to round out your top 5. Of course, Christopher Schaefer back in position number 6. We get ready for heat number 2 results to come up on screen before we move into what will be the warm-up, where the dash drivers will come out onto the racetrack. Top 3, I believe it should be. And of course, Craig Selby getting the win by 1.188 seconds over Ernie Williams Jr. in second. Robert Boggs in third. Austin Medea fourth. Larry Moody rounds out your top 5. Christopher Schaefer comes home in position number 6. Of course, we will have the warm-up session. There's no point showing that up because that's not going to work all that well. So, again, this is going to be a dash. So Jack Young will start on pole on the outside of the front row with the 7 car of Craig Selby from position number 2. Rick Main, the 187. From position number 3, Ernie Williams Jr. from 4. And looks like it was at just top 2 from that one. So 4 car dash, 6 laps distance. And this front row will, of course, how they finish this dash is how they will line up the front 2 rows of tonight's 30-lap main event. Here we go. Green is out. We're underway. Your dash. Jack Young leads the way. Rick May got a good start. He'll slide up in front of Craig Selby. Selby now comes back at him down on the inside. They drag race down the back straightaway. Andy Williams Jr. nothing to lose right now in position number 4. Rick May nearly got into the left rear of Craig Selby. probably want to start on the inside of that second row, right behind your pole sitter. And at the moment, Jack Young looking to be the driver to start to get the quick time award, get the Heat 1 win award, get the Dash win award, and then looking to start and finish in position number 1 in tonight's main event. Boy, Williams got a little tight there with Rick Mayne. And Rick Mayne still not giving up without a fight as he works down to the outside, down into turn number 3. He'll go to the middle. Williams will slide up all the way to the wall there on the exit of turn number 4. Now Mayne going to try his luck down to the inside, caught the grass. And looks like that is all. So Jack Young, Craig Silby, Ernie Williams Jr. and Rick Mayne will be the drivers and how they will go and start in tonight's main event. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick little break and bring up the warm-up thing. So what we're going to do, we'll take a quick break, we'll play some music, and we'll come back with your main event. 30 laps on the board after the warm-up session.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down his life. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey, from the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana to the golden coast of California, Uncle Sam's the only family he's got. His purple heartbeat won't stop, and his 18th birthday was the day he was born. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down his life. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, stand on the front line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, pay the ultimate price. Oh. He was the man of the house when he was born. His family is proud but torn. But if you knew him, you would understand. He was raised on how to be brave, just to see the flag still wave. And then he came home with only one hand. 'Cause Mr. Red, White, and Blue lay down his life. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, stand on these front lines. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, he'll pay the ultimate price. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down his life. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. March in line, march in line. Hey. Hey.
Yeah, tune is exactly right. Welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. Your coverage of your American Dirt Series 360 Wings Sprint Cars feature race time. It is time to go racing. Jack Young will start on pole position. Craig Silvey from position number 2. Position number 3, we switched around with Ernie Williams Jr. to the outside. Rick Mayne from position number 4. Position number 5, we Chad Coate. Position number 6, Robert Boggs. Position number 7, Lachlan Phillips, Austin Medea from position number 8. Position number 9, Jesse DeRosa. Position number 10, Larry Moody. Position number 11, Brad Waite. Position number 12, Christopher Schaefer. And position number 13 will be Austin Miller in car 57. 30 laps on the board. Your main event, American Dirt Series 360 Wings Sprint Cars here at USA International Speedway. And for the Americans again, happy 4th of July. We are ready to go racing. We wait. Oh, poor old Lockie Phillips. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Sure, if we get a quick yellow, that car will come onto the racetrack. He will be one to watch. But missing the start. So we could be going green this time. Round number 9. Safety car. If it turns left, we're going green. It is not, so we're going to send it around one more time. Thought our field was set. So who's going to take out round 9 of this series? Will it be Craig Selby? Can he finally get that win? He's had a handful of podiums. He's really been one of the drivers to watch, especially coming several times coming from the B mains. Can Jack Young, can he put that number 10 machine on the top step? Will it be Ernie Williams Jr.? Hell, maybe even Rick Mayne, Chad Coate, Robert Boggs. Will any one of the top 3 drivers, top 3 row, will they get the win? We'll have to wait and find out. Round number 9 is ready to go racing. Let's get dirty for 30. Here at USA International Speedway with Jack Young. Rick Mayne got a good start on the outside. Goes to the middle of the racetrack. Trying to sweep around the outside of the number 7 machine of Selby. Selby has the momentum off turn number 2. So it is going to be Jack Young to lead lap number 1. And just like that, yellow is out. Austin Medea back to the pits. Let's see what happened to him. So, no, I don't know. So watch the 20 car. Oh! Little contact there with Robert Boggs, and that car just goes straight into the wall. And upside down, the wall does not move, and you cannot park there. Well, unlucky for Austin Medea. So again, he will come back to the pits. Now, let me have a look at some things, because I was looking at this last night. Where is my, it's not my dynamic media. True Tower. Okay, and now let's not worry about that. We're going back green. Why is it not showing 12th car? So while the race is going on, we are going to try and figure out as to why it's only showing 12 cars. So back yellow very quickly while we again. Now why is it doing that? Okay, bear with me. I'm trying to figure this one out. Why no work tower? I'm going to figure this out. Because it is missing Lockie Phillips. I'm assuming because he missed the start. I don't need that. I've just got to figure out where I've seen this, because if they miss the start, and yep, coming back green as we go back underway. And just like that, we are back yellow. Wonder if we can have a look at what happened. Oh, 57 car of Austin Miller. Upside down. Where is this? I think I found it. Hang on, I think I may have found it. This one does not require a restart. So that's where it is. Bear with me. I'm going to restart this whole program. It's nothing worse when something doesn't work. It really wouldn't happen if you just didn't miss a start. That's what I'm going to go with. Single file restart, what should be 26 to go. Jack Young leads the way from Craig Selby. And Rick Mayne will find his way into position number 3. Williams, Coate, that's your top 5. Then you go back to Boggs in position number 6. And I believe it'll be Brad White in 7th position. Selby going down to the inside, slide it up to the top of the racetrack. There we go, just need a bit of a restart. So we've got it all figured out. We've got it good right now. So it's still Jack Young to lead the way from Selby. Then you go back to Mayne. Williams has now got some company with Chad Coate for that 4th and 5th position. Boggs, Waite, DeRosa, Moody, and Medea, your top 10. Inside goes Robert Boggs in the 51 car. Trying to come after a top 5 finish right now. 22 and a bit to run. 3/4 of a mile in distance. We are yellow as Coate gets into the wall. And I believe this is going to be on Larry Moody. The NLRA instant replay. Oh, just got over the right rear there. In fact, it was a slide job from the 20 car of Austin Medea. Just took the front end of Larry Moody's race car. And well, that is pretty much all she wrote for Larry Moody. He is out for the count. Again, we are under the yellow flag conditions here at USA International Speedway. Still sitting on 2 to green. So Moody pretty much done for. Austin Miller out of the event. Medea's gone to the tail end of the field, back in 11th position. Look at Rick Mayne just roll up to the left side of Craig Selby. So sit at a double file restart. On board Ernie Williams Jr. Sitting here cool, calm and collected. We get a real good shot of this action in front of him. The old Dirty Dicks. Tim Sims, Black Diamond Motorsports. Number 91 machine. Well, I tell you what, you want a real good view of this one. We got the 360 rotating cameras here. There is the man on the outside of the front row. Get full 360 view. You just see how close Rick Mayne is, but it's not going to matter right now because we go back racing. 22 to run. Right now on board with your race leader of Jack Young. Craig Selby trying to come after him. Down the front straightaway. Back to normal camera. Eyes cool. Young, Selby, Williams has found his way to position number 3. Rick Mayne losing a couple of positions since the last restart. What was 3 laps ago? Chad Coate following Ernie Williams Jr. The old Boomhauer entry. And boy, if we get a chance to talk to EWJ, love to get his thoughts, and boy, I tell you, Platts, he talks like Boomhauer. Just keep that in mind when I have a chat with him. Hopefully, if we can finish on the podium. three wide, nearly down into turns 1 and 2. Silby getting all sorts of crossed up there on the exit of turn number 2. Oh, Schaefer along with Medea. They're around on the back straightaway. We're staying green. 18 to go at the start-finish line, and there is the yellow flag going to come out. So American Dirt Series 2 divisions on a Monday night. They started off with the Thunder division from 7:15 Eastern, and then of course wrapping up with the Lightning division at 9 p.m. Eastern. So last week at Charlotte, it was Matt Grimm getting the win from Trevor Royer and Alex Zazinski with the podium. And then prior to that, it was Trevor Royer getting the win from Ryan no, in fact, it was... Yeah, Ryan Sheik got second, Matt Grimm got third. Of course, Matt Grimm not here tonight. Then we go back 3 rounds ago. Eldora Speedway. Cameron Pritchard. Looks like I got the win on that one. He talks like Boomhauer. Talks like Boomhauer. So American Dirt Series wingless 360s on Wednesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern. Final round coming up this week at Lincoln Speedway, but for now, we are here at USA for the American Dirt Series 360 Wing Sprint Cars, the Lightning Division. And it's still young Selby Williams, your top 3. Boggs trying the inside right now on Chad Cone as they work wheel to wheel off turn number 4. Meanwhile, Selby coming after your race leader down into turn number 1 and 2. Boggs still holding on to position number 4, but here comes Cope back to the outside once again. And he's got it down into turn number 3. Halfway home. 15 down, 15 to run. Boggs clear of Cope. I'll tell you what, Silby is looking pretty good at the moment. Here comes Boggs challenging Ernie Williams Jr. into turn number 1 and 2. Boggs down low, throws it deep. Williams tries to find 4 wheels in the floppy stop upstairs. And at the line, I think Robert Boggs had position number 3. Williams tags the wall. Oh, he's stuck into it. He got sucked into the wall. Coat, Main going to go around. We could be going yellow, though. There's no cars near him, but there it is. Race control will throw the yellow. So we go back to the last recorded lap. So we're seeing that one happen live between Rick Main and Chad Coate, the 187 and the 11C car. Well, I mean, technically, Platts, he never stopped. I don't think he never stopped. I'm pretty sure he never stopped. I mean, you can say the wall doesn't move. You know, those wheels, they kept turning. The wheels kept spinning. He didn't stop, but we'll go with the wall doesn't move. How about that one? Still part of the Power Plats presentation. Copyright live on Ultimate Dirt TV, by the way. So lights are out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for retracting said statement. Appreciate it. Craig Silby. Outside front row. In caliber 7. He's been pretty consistent over the past couple of months with the American Dirt Series. Here we go. Green flag is back out. We're underway with 12 to run. Williams trying to sweep around the outside. Yes, exactly. Wall does not move. Boggs trying to go on the inside. Oh, Phillips in the 17 car. Boggs is going to reclaim third position. And look at Ernie Williams Jr. Well, he's going to find something different to get by the 17 or the 51 car. Coming to 10 to go for the number 10 machine. And again, look at Williams trying to rim ride what is probably not a very, very big cushion at all. Silby now gets a run on Jack Young in the middle of 1 and 2. And oh my, that got really close. He had to check up. Single digits. Excuse me, single digit laps remaining. And Young and Silby. Young was good there down the back straightaway. He pulled 2/10 of a second on Craig Silby. There's not a whole lot happening right now. But Jack Young is now 8 laps away. As he comes past the start-finish line, it'll be 7 laps away from doing a clean sweep here at USA International Speedway. Silby not giving up without a fight. Silby wants to park that 7 on the top step of the podium as we go yellow. With 7 to go. Wonder if we're going to see what happened here. Okay, found it. Oh my. Hey, Zeus. Coat slides up. And then got tagged by the back of the 4 car of DeRosa. And now Platts. Yeah, absolutely we can still blame Alex. I mean, he was off the racetrack, but still not a place you want to park on the front straight. Absolutely we can still blame Alex. Yeah, watch this. Info. I think hashtag blame Alex. Actually, you know what? That's a penalty. Hashtag blame Alex. Oh, look. Learning all sorts of things. See? Announcement. Hashtag blame Alex. I'm digging it. Change it to different color. Info. Different color. Oh, that's a warning. Yep, I agree. I agree. We will always continue to blame Alex. There should be no reason as to why we shouldn't be blaming Alex. You wanna know what time it is? It's not peanut butter jelly time. I'm just saying, it's never good trying to commentate when you've got a sore throat. I am smashing a pack of soothers right now. Six to go. Young, Silby, Phillips, your top 3. Boggs, Williams, your top 5. DeRosa, Waite, Coat, Main, your top 9 cars left on the racetrack and make that Christopher Schaefer in 10th. 2.5 inches. Settle down, mate. Settle down. Green flag is out. Young now a handful of laps away. Low pressure from the 7 car. Craig Silly had his hands full there with the 17 of Phillips, but now Phillips has got some company with the 51 of Robert Boggs, but now here comes Ernie Williams Jr. to the outside, and the 91. He's found a whole lot of speed. As going to blocking mode was the 17 car of Williams. He went to the bottom. Williams tags the wall in the front straight away. Loses all momentum, now goes to the top once again. Boggs slides up. Well, you can pretty much write Ernie Williams Jr. off now of the top 3. Because he is 8/10 of a second away from 3rd place finisher at the moment. Meanwhile, it's still 2/10 of a second with 3 to run. Young from Selby. Has Selby got anything left in the tank in that number 7 machine? With 2 to run at the line off turn number 4. Popsicle sticks are out. Jack Young is 1.5 miles away from victory lane, as long as he can hold on to the number one position. But here comes Selby. Boy, I tell you what, we could be aiming for an absolute barn burn over finish here in tonight's main event as we approach the final lap. Off turn 4, white flag flies, 1 to run, 3/4 of a mile. Through 1 and 2 we go. Young to the bottom side. Selby to the middle of the racetrack. Out of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Final time, round number 9. American Dirt Series 360 Wing Sprint Cars. Down into 3 and 4 for the final time. Selby got close to the back of Young. Not going to happen. Jack Young will go and clean sweep USA International Speedway. Selby will come home second. 3rd at the line. We take a look at the results. It'll be Jack Young, Craig Selby, Lachlan Phillips, your top 3. Ernie Williams Jr., 4. Chad Coate rounds out the top 5. Robert Boggs home in 6. Brad Waite, 7. Jesse DeRosa, 8. 9th is Rick Mayne. The last car on the lead lap, 10th will go to Christopher Schaefer. Over the page we go. Austin Medea, Larry Moody, and Austin Miller will be the 13 cars to finish, or to start and to join round number 9 of your American Dirt Series 360 Wing Sprint Cars. And again, to the Americans, happy 4th of July. Fireworks going off in turn number 3 on the outside of the racetrack as we get set to talk to your top 3 here in just a few moments' time. And while we do that, we will take a quick little break, come back with your top 3. And we are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV, your American Dirt Series 360 Wing Sprint Cars. A main event is done for round number 9 here at USA International Speedway. Let's go down to victory lane and chat to your winner here tonight, piloting car number 10, Jack Young. Jack, congratulations on this victory. Well, pretty much a clean sweep for tonight. You must be happy with that one.
Oh man, I'm so happy, man. I figured that Craig was faster than me. I just had to hit my marks right and just defend first place as much as I could.
I mean, during the course of that feature, we had our obviously fair share of yellows at the start of that main event. A couple of late yellows towards the end. How were you able to hold your nerve, hold your composure to get those restarts and to come away victorious here tonight?
I kind of knew that the bottom was the place to be, just from racing the Thunder Series and all the heat races and stuff. at the beginning of those restarts, I'm not sure if like your tire pressure actually goes down under caution or something, but I'd always feel really loose in the cautions, which that really worried me because I knew that if I made a mistake, Craig would be right there to my inside. I kind of figured that he was around the inside too, and like I said, just trying to hit my marks perfectly and just keep, keep looking forward.
Well, Jack, congratulations on this victory. No doubt a lot of sponsors, a lot of great people behind the scenes that make this possible for you in this 10 car to get around, but also to visit Victory Lane here tonight.
Yeah, thank you. I just got to thank my sponsors. I kind of forgot to do that. First and foremost, Brett Mark's Sim Team for giving me the opportunity to run for him and to run and represent Brett Marks and his sponsors, M&M Paint Construction, Livewire Customs, High Performance Lubricants, Wolf Run Landscapes, Jeremy Zarfos Photography, K1 Race Gear, Baps Paints, and Kenneman, I think it's called Kenneman Motorsports. Yeah, it is. So thank you to those guys, and thank you for streaming and putting on a good commentary for this league.
All right, Jack, well done on the victory here tonight, and we'll see you back next week.
Yep, thank you very much.
There we go, guys. Jack Young, the winner here from USA International Speedway. We'll chat to the man that comes home second place tonight of Craig Silby. Craig, congratulations, second place. And well, man, I'll tell you what, you threw everything, including the kitchen sink at Jack, but second place is going to have to do for tonight, buddy.
Thanks, Brett. I'm more than happy with second in that race. Jack he had it over us the whole event. He was fastest in quali, fastest in the. He won the heat, and he had to make a bigger mistake than he did. He made a couple of small ones, and I nearly got him, but it's too fast around here to throw anything big at him.
Mate, those last 2-3 laps, you sort of had to try something different. You went to the middle of the racetrack. I thought there was a couple of times where you were going to pull up alongside him out of turn 2, but I guess that bottom side with the moisture holding with the way it has been since we've had the new update was just too good.
Yeah, the bottom was getting harder and harder to. You had to be a lot more and more accurate, and if you got it wrong, you paid a pretty decent penalty. But I probably moved up the middle a little bit too late. But good old Jackie did well.
Well, Craig, congratulations on the second place run here tonight. Again, you've been probably one of the form drivers over the past couple of months with the American Dirt Series. Again, before we let you go, sponsors, shout out to who makes this possible for you on the 7 car to get around.
Yeah, thanks again, Brett. I'd like to thank myself. I had to build a setup during practice because every time we go to a new track, it's like starting from scratch. So that was a bit of a challenge, and I kind of nearly figured it out. Thanks to Ultimate Dirt TV for putting this on for the world to see. Thanks to American Dirt Series for putting the series on, and Andy Patton for admin tonight. He did a great job. And thanks to all the other competitors for coming out. It's been really fun. Easy Trucks New Zealand, Concrete Cutting New Zealand, and the Duff family, they really support me really every race. So thanks very much, guys.
All right, there we go, guys. Craig Silby, the driver that comes home in second place tonight. Home in third place tonight, driving car number 17. It's Lachlan Phillips. Lockie, congratulations on second place. First of all, you got a copy. All right, let's go 1 second. You got a copy down here?
Yeah, mate.
Mate, third place tonight. You had your work cut out for you from missing the start. You basically had to do it the hard way. Come from the back.
Yeah, last minute gear change there. So I clicked on it when it went 1 second, and I thought it was going to glitch me to obviously the grid, but it put me in the pit. So happy for that that first restart to come out. I just got on the back straight and the yellow come out, so that saved me going a lap down and all that. So yeah.
Mate, how tough was it trying to get through the field, considering that how, I don't want to say narrow the racetrack was, but how tacky that racetrack was from pretty much the get-go of this main event?
Yeah, it was hard. I tried to run the top early, but that was no good, and just found that midline. That's how I got past most of them, through the middle. Either they would go at the top and lose momentum, or hit the bottom and fluff it up, and then it come in late down the bottom, and just found that spot down there where I couldn't really catch the leaders at the front. They were running the same line, so yeah.
Well, hell of a job here tonight in the number 17 car. Again, we could probably say, from the back of the bus all the way to position number 3. So good drive, Lockie. And again, before we let you go, sponsors, shout out to who makes this possible for you on the 17 car to get around.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank all the boys back at Wyobe Racing, Sean, Dan, They do a hell of a job over there. Our partners, Speed Factory, LCJ Carpentry, Colorism Computers, Stingray Rock Tools Australia, King Race Designs. Thanks to the league for putting it on. Without leagues, we can't go racing. And thanks you as well for broadcasting. Just showcases all these great leagues.
All right, there we go, guys. Lachlan Phillips home in position number 3. And, of course, that will wrap up the post-race coverage again. Your winner here tonight in cut number 10, that goes to Jack Young. Craig Searby, Lachlan Phillips is your top 3. Ernie Williams Jr., Chad Coate make up your top 5. Round 9 is complete of your American Dirt Series 360 winged sprint cars from USA. Again, to the Americans, happy 4th of July. Round number 10 next week, we go to Limaland Motorsports Park. We'll go to Ohio. Should see another night, a fantastic night of action. Be sure to stick around or stay tuned for that one next Monday night from 9:30 Eastern. But until then, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the manager behind the scenes, I'm Brett Wheeler, signing off, saying good night.